we want to hit this coaching situation since it is such a hot topic. Of course, one of the primary jobs in the nation is open. You predicted just a few weeks ago when we had you on, had Dan Mullen, even with the dismissal of the offensive line coach and the defensive coordinator, not performed well the last few games of the season, that this was likely, and here we are. So Mullen's gone. Let's look at the coaching candidates. The fans have their wish list. Run down the more likely list of candidates and in what order you think that they'll be looked at.
Right now, as we sit here, Tuesday, 3 o'clock, it looks like Billy Napier is the leading candidate, far and away right now, the leading candidate. I'm not necessarily saying that's what everybody in the fan base wants, as just what might actually happen. And that's kind of where we're at right now with the coaching search. And a lot of the times, though, you kind of have to worry about the first name that's always thrown out there is usually not the one that ends up getting the job. But I do think Florida probably, from what I've been gathering, Mark, ever since that South Carolina game a couple weeks ago, there may have been some behind-the-scenes discussions going on already with Billy Napier as a candidate, maybe some other candidates as well. But Billy Napier is the runaway early favorite right now. There could be a decision pretty fast with that one. I do know athletic director Scott Strickland and whether Napier himself or his camp met yesterday, not in Louisiana, but it did meet yesterday, probably somewhere in the panhandle of Florida, and there we'll go from there. So I think that's the runaway leader right now. I'd expect him to have the chance to accept it or turn the job down before Florida moves on.
So you had made the comment before we started to record that you could give news any time now. We have no idea, but you think it could be rather soon?
I think it could be pretty fast.
Wow.
But here's the thing about that. He does have a conference championship game. Now, whether does he want it to get out? That is one thing. Granted, I think if he agrees to something and signs something, it's going to get out. There's no way. Go back to Scott Frost from Central Florida, Nebraska. Everybody knew it. Everybody already knew he was going to Nebraska. He was asked about it after the games. He had to deny it all he wanted to, but everybody knew it was there. I can see this one playing out very similarly.
How is Billy Napier going to be received by the fan base, and how high are you on this potential hire?
Mark, there's no home run out there. There's no pre-hire home run out there. There's no Urban Meyer, and even the pre-hire home run of Tom Herman did not work out. Scott Frost in Nebraska did not work out. The pre-hire home runs have not worked out, but there's not one of those pre-hire home run guys out there. Now, can they turn into one? Absolutely, and that's probably what you're looking at here with this coaching situation for Florida. But winning 10 games at Louisiana, learning under Nick Saban in Alabama, and learning how to build a program, build the process, that's what you kind of have to look at there. Recruits much better than his peers in the Sun Belt. It's going to be a lot different in the SEC, but he knows the path there, learning under Nick Saban. Doesn't necessarily mean it translates. Dan Mullen didn't take all those great qualities of Urban Meyer and translate it to recruiting at Florida. It was a struggle there. And can Billy Napier take everything that he learned from Nick Saban in his last few years before he went to Louisiana and apply it to an SEC job?